Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the Kyle Davis Show. And I've just picked up this load of rocks and stuff. Yeah, should be a relatively short trip. Nope, computer should be good now. So, today's topic I'd like to talk to you about is how. So, when it was a little while after, not much time after, George has said that they were going to do all these bans and things on abortion, right? Disney said that they would pull out of Georgia and the infrastructure that's been built to film movies and things. Well, from my understanding, Georgia's like one of the top 3 states in which filming is done. Georgia said they, or not Georgia, Disney said they pull out. Netflix, all these actors said they wouldn't make movies in states that have these kinds of bans. And my response is, so what? Okay, find new actors. Find, there are other companies who will make movies. There are other actors who are willing to perform for movies. And it's not like the movies recently have been all that fantastic. I don't know. I guess the whole point I'm trying to make is that who elected Disney and the left wing media as the gods of morality? Like, all these people believe they're so high and mighty and they should have the ultimate moral compass. It's like, what? You're trying to tell me that these things are immoral, so I shouldn't partake in them. Like, what? I think a part of the issue America is having is that there's, I would almost argue that there is a correlation between falling away from God and the direction the country is going. Now you can say, oh, there's churches everywhere. There's all kinds of people who worship God. Okay, fine, whatever. But it has become to the point where your interpretation is whatever you want it to be. For the whole example, love is love, and the argument that God would attend a gay wedding. No, he wouldn't. God specifically said, marriage, man, woman, end of story. God never said marriage is between a man and a man or a woman and a woman. No, that's not. And I think the other thing that has been misconstrued is that when God said to love everyone, he didn't mean to have sex with everyone. Like, what? Like, God said to love everyone, yes. But he did not mean for that to be interpreted as you can go marry whoever the hell you want. Like, no. And then again, it's Hollywood saying, what would God do? Like they're answering that, these questions, what would God do? It's like, no, I really don't think he'd approve of abortion. I really don't think he would approve of a gay wedding. No, I don't think so. But then you have these pastors from non-denominational Christian whatever, and even some denomination like not to point fingers, but uh, Lutherans, Baptists, other ones I'm sure I'm not thinking of them. It's slow going, but there's a widely growing acceptance of even homosexual pastors. It's like, what? No. I mean, if you want to preach, okay, whatever, like, but I'm not going to listen to you because I don't believe God agrees with what you're saying. Now, again, this is all just opinion. This is all just, he said, she said, whatever. But in the Bible, there are, the 10 Commandments, and there are things that set moral standards. They set a moral compass. And Hollywood and all these actors and everything, they're all getting on the Hollywood bandwagon because Hollywood is definitely leading all this crap, and everyone's jumping on to basically agree with what the new standard of moral is. And if we let people decide for other people what the standard of moral is, it's going to be complete and utter chaos. We cannot let other people decide what is right and wrong for us. That's just never going to work. And that's why we have, that's not why, but it's one reason why God instilled within the Bible and within his teachings what the standard of moral is. Because as his creation, we cannot do that ourselves. If we didn't have God, it's like, okay, so if people just evolved from monkeys, why can't I kill them? Like, what's the big deal? It's not like they're contributing anything. It's not like, why is murder wrong? If we don't have a God, why is murder wrong? Why? If we don't have a God, then why can't I steal? Why? Okay, the law says so. Why? What's wrong with it? Because I can't. Why? Well, no, you have to have a specific reason. And there is purpose to that. So what God has done for us, in part, is set a moral standard, set a moral compass to abide by. Much like a parent who instills rules for a child. It's like, okay, but why? I'm telling you. At least for a younger child. I'm telling you can't do this. And then later it's because it is upsetting or whatever else. There's always reasons behind everything, but we may not understand them, right? That's the way it works. We abide by rules and regulations and things that we may not understand. but we do anyway because that's the norm, typically. And turn. So, yeah, I don't get it why, it's because Disney's on the left and they're getting I'll bet you the only reason why Disney's on the left is because they're getting all the support from Democrats. I'm sure they're getting all kinds of tax breaks, all kinds of money. I can't prove it necessarily. I don't have the figures and numbers, but I'm sure it's happening somewhere. I'm sure Disney's getting all kinds of breaks and stuff for being on the left because they're supporting someone else's agenda. That's all it really comes down to is where can you make the most money? And I doubt Republicans would give money to Democrats for pushing the right agenda. I just don't see that happening. And unfortunately, I'll bet you that that's happening on the left. And it would definitely happen within a socialistic community. If America was a socialist, Disney, and all these other people, all these other companies, MSNBC, CNN, um, you know, whoever else would be getting a lot of money from the left because it's pushing a certain agenda, and everyone else can just be shut down. Very much like how Vox is trying to shut down Louder with Crowder. It's like, what? 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 It's like, come on now. Vox is just trying to shut down Louder with Crowder because it doesn't align up with their views. And YouTube has given Steven Crowder some minor specifics, but nothing. It's the YouTube guidelines have been distorted because it's offensive now. It's like, what the hell? Oh my gosh, are you freaking kidding me? You freaking kidding me? Whatever. I'm going to sit down. Come on. But it's like, no. So that's what they're doing is they're just trying to shut down voices that they don't agree with because they again have the ultimate authority to, or they want the ultimate authority to say, he's bigoted, he's racist, and we don't like him. But all they're really doing is shutting down freedom of speech. Oh, there's another police officer. Please don't ticket me. Please don't ticket me. Oops. Because they want to be the ultimate authority. The left wants to be the ultimate authority on whatever. I don't even care at this point. I don't even care. The left wants to be this ultimate authority on who gets what opinion. It's shutting down freedom of speech, but they're all for freedom of speech as long as it's not hate speech. It's like, what the hell? Calling Donald Trump fascist, bigoted, racist, sexist, that's not hate speech? But then when a Republican says anything of the sort, it's hate speech, you need to be shut down. Like the YouTube video in which Steven Crowder had to go through all these, go through a potential of the channel getting a strike because of a video that someone didn't like. Like, what the heck? You're shutting someone down because you don't like what they're saying. Oh, crud. I don't care. I'm just going to go through. We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. happened here? Oh boy. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. We're going to knock this sign down. And voila! That solves that problem. So, yeah. So there's that video. Thank you for watching. Comment if you want. Please subscribe. And see you next time. Bye.